Hi friends, I'm Penny Hunt and this is Pennie Heart to Heart Day 37. I have started writing it down because I'm forgetting what day it is. Day 37 that I've been coming to you with these live videos talking about some of my tips and techniques from my book and giving you ideas of how to get through this crazy time that we're in this world right now. Some of them are just ideas that pop into my head, and some of them are tips I've written about. I want to remind you before I start, if you'd like to be in my book drawing, I'm giving away books. And so all you have to do is write in the comment line, "I'd love your book," and you'll be in this next week's drawing. I just notified today the winner for this week, and I will be mailing that out. In fact, I've got it all packaged and ready to go, and I'll get that to the post office as soon as I can. So don't miss your opportunity to be in this week's drawing. I want to talk to you today about something that I get nudged about a little bit, and that is smiling. I am a smiler. I have been accused of smiling a lot, and you know probably those people that smile all the time. They just seem happy all the time. I am one of those people. I have been called Pollyanna and Susie Sunshine and Perky Pennie and so many different things my entire life, and it's okay with me. I think they are words of endearment, and I'm proud that I come across as happy all the time. But what I want you to know is I go through stuff too. I have been through a lot of stuff in my life, as we all have. And what we're all going through right now on different levels, I know there are people that are in much, much worse circumstance than I am. I know that there are people that are in isolation at home, totally alone, and that is hard. I'm lucky enough to not be alone in my home, but still in isolation like we mostly are. Our worlds have changed. They have been rocked upside down, and it's hard to be happy all the time. And so I want to tell you my tips and tricks about smiling. As always, if I have written about a topic that I'm talking about in the text, I give you links so that you can click on those links. They go to my website and you can read the writings I've written about. I've written about smiling more than once. And so I'm going to talk to you just a little bit about smiling and the importance I think it holds. I know that there are people that are not smilers. I am married to one, and it does not mean he's not happy on the inside. He told me once, when I used to bust him on it all the time, he said, "Nobody ever taught me how to smile." Think about that one. When we are little babies, we are taught to eat with a spoon, we're taught to stand up and walk, we're taught to crawl, we're taught to talk. We are taught so many things, but do you ever teach your babies how to smile? We just assume that's something that they're going to do, right? And when a baby smiles at you the first time as a parent or as a aunt or uncle or big brother or sister or whatever, whoever you are in relation to this baby, when they smile at you, what do? You smile back, right? It's kind of a reflex. It's one of those things that if you give away, you're almost guaranteed to get one back. And think about this. If we taught our children how to smile more, how to practice smiling, we would have a world full of smilers. And how does it make you feel when someone smiles at you? It doesn't make you feel bad. It makes you feel good, and you almost always give them a smile back. It's a gift. It's a gift we give back and forth. So I want to give you some ways to think about this during this tough time that we're in. I know that it's really hard to be upbeat all the time during this, and I am not going to sit here and tell you that I am always happy, always upbeat. I have been on the roller coaster that you have been on. I have had moments and days where I am not feeling well. Emotionally, I'm tired of the situation. I am not happy all the time. In fact, my husband will say once in a while, that's not very pennyhunt.com like. And so I know I am not perfect. I will be the first one to tell you that. But I practice smiling. I practice happiness. I practice these things just like you would practice exercise or practice your spelling words or whatever it is that you practice to get good at. I think it is something that we can learn. I think it's something that we can hone. And I think that it is something that we can pull up even during hard times. So I talked once in a video about the stance of sadness and grief and how when people are grieving and sad, many times they hunker over like this. Their backs hunker over. And the reason they do that is we're trying to protect our hearts. When our hearts have been hurt, we try to do this pose to protect our hearts so they don't get hurt again. And that is natural. You see it all the time when people are struggling with depression or sadness or grief, that they have this stance, that they're not standing up straight. And so it's hard to open up your heart again and allow emotions and things to flow back in because we know that it's been hurt once. We don't want that to happen again. Well, right now we are in a situation where it hurts. We don't want to be stuck in our homes. And yesterday I talked about, don't say it that way, Penny. Say safe in our homes, not stuck. We're safe in our homes. But there's things that we want to do that we're not able to do right now, and that can make us sad, and that can make us start to hunker down like this and protect our hearts in a different way. So what I like to encourage you to do, I linked one of the writings is Walk a Mile in My Smile, and I talk about how I've been called Perky Penny a lot in my life and how I smile a lot and I work on happiness. And for me, it's a choice because what is the alternative? I would rather live in this space of happiness than this space of fear and sadness. Why would I waste a day over here when you have a choice and you can make that choice to be happy? And so I even tell people to stand in front of the mirror and practice smiling because the most important person you can smile at is yourself. If you're happy with yourself and you're smiling at yourself and you feel good about yourself, that makes it so much easier to share that with others, to share that smile, and for your happiness to come from the inside out. And that's what we need to do. I believe, happiness comes from a place of gratitude and being thankful. And so if you are feeling sad and lonely and isolated and tired of the situation, start by waking up in the morning, even before you get out of bed, and let your mind go instantly, train your mind to go instantly to thoughts of what you are thankful for. And I've talked about this before. Start naming them out loud by name. Name your family members. Name your spouse and your kids and your parents and whoever it is that you're thankful for in your life. Name them out loud by name. And then start coming up with what else are you thankful for. And even if you feel like you have nothing, start with the simplest things. Start by being thankful for the peanut butter sandwich you had for lunch. Start by being thankful for that pair of shoes you have to put on. Be thankful for your pets. Be thankful for whatever your shelter is, whatever your home looks like. Be thankful for where you are right now. Because I think until you are thankful for what you have right now, you'll never have more. And so the more you start saying it to yourself, the more things you can come up that you're thankful for, the more things you will have to be thankful for, and the more you will receive in life. It works like this circle. The same way smiling works like a reflection in a mirror. When you stand in front of the mirror and smile at yourself, if you smile at anybody, you're going to get that same reflection back, and that can't help but make you feel better. I really do think if you start your day and end your day in gratitude and being thankful, you will go to sleep with a smile on your face, you will wake up with a smile on your face, and then it's your choice to fill in the day in between and either spend that day arguing and being angry and sad and lashing out, or spend your day being helpful and happy and thankful and grateful for the life you've been given. I really do believe that as your appreciation and your gratitude grows, so will your happiness, and so will the reasons that you have to smile. So the more grateful and more thankful you are, the more your happiness will grow, even if everything is chaos. Even if everything is chaos in the world, in your community, in your life, in your job, the more things that you can come up with and start from the very simplest of things and work your way up till you can't think of any more that you're grateful for, your happiness will grow. And then the next day, I believe you will add to that list. You will remember the list from the day before, say it again, say it over and over again, and maybe tomorrow you'll have one more thing to be grateful for, one more thing to smile about, one more thing to bring up that happiness set point. You see, I think we all have a happiness set point. Mine is very high. I'm a naturally happy person. So when something brings me down, and I've had some awful things in life that brought me down to a dirty place down here, I can't survive there. If I'm going to live, I have to bring my happiness set point back up. And I think you can create your happiness set point. It takes practice, but you have the choice, you have the power to make that choice. So I'm encouraging you to smile. There's 2 writings you can read that I've linked you to up there about smiling and how that brings the happiness from the inside out. I want to remind you again about my book giveaway. Just write in the comment line, I love your book, and you will be in next week's drawing. This will be week 6, so I've given away 5 books now. And like I said, I notified the person who won today, and that one will be in the mail to them as soon as I get to the post office. Day 37 today. Day 37. Tomorrow's a new day. I'll be here at 3 o'clock Mountain Time with another little topic to talk about. I thank you for your time. I thank you for joining me. I'm Pennie Hunt, and this has been Pennie Heart to Heart. Thanks for watching.